Welcome into Doubling Down, the live replay and reaction of the 151st Preakness Stakes, not at Pimlico, at Laurel, a field of 14, no scratches so far as the horses make their way to the gate. I say so far because we saw what happened with Great White leading up to the Kentucky Derby as they got into the gate. Your current favorite is the number one, Taj Mahal, at 9-2. Trained by Brittany Russell. His horse is 3 for 3. Would be historic with Brittany Russell winning the Preakness Stakes. She would be the first female to do it, and it would be unprecedented that we would have Sherry DeVoe win the Kentucky Derby and another female win the Preakness Stakes. So that's for your number one, Taj Mahal, who's down on the rail. Figures to be part of that early speed. Probably going to have to go from that rail position as 3 for 3 at Laurel as well. The horses begin to make their way to the gate. I'm between the 6, the 11, and the 12. The number 12 is Incredible, who finished 6th in the Kentucky Derby. Riley Mott brings this horse back, saying he's ready to roll. We'll have to see if Incredible can close. Oselli, number 2, is another horse you'll remember from the Kentucky Derby, was 73-1 on Kentucky Derby Day, is currently 8-1. Another horse that will be closing late. And why is it important about the horses closing late? Well, of course, you saw that in the Kentucky Derby with Golden Tempo, but here in the Preakness, there's a lot of speed signed on, including for the horse that I'm really high on, Chip Honcho, number 6. I'm worried that too much speed and the distance of the race is going to cost him in the end, but he's a horse I've been high on, trained by Steve Asmussen, one of the most accomplished conditioners, trainers in American racing. Power rating of 93.3, average speed rating of 86. We'll see if the time off, if he can run like he did in the Risen Star and not like he did in the Louisiana Derby. Maybe he has a shot. So here they go. They're starting to make their way to the gate. We will bring up the video for you as they do. There's a lot of good prices on here. A lot of horses in the 8-25-1 range, with your favorite being 9-2, showing you that the betting public is maybe a little confused on who they like. Incredible right now is your second favorite at 5-1. And a long shot I'm interested in is the number 11, Corona de Oro, trained by Dallas Stewart with Johnny Velasquez aboard. Jose Ortiz, who was aboard Golden Tempo, is aboard the horse I mentioned, number 6, Chip Honcho. So maybe Jose Ortiz can pull off the Triple Crown, since we won't have one with Golden Tempo. There's Taj Mahal. The heartbeats get a little bit faster as the race gets closer and closer. Always exciting, every leg of the Triple Crown. So we will call it for you as we see. The one thing to be paying attention to is how many horses get out to the front and go for the lead. I have the 1, the 3, the 4, the 6, the 9, the 10, the 11 as all horses that are going to want to be on the front end. We'll pay attention to what the time and how many horses are on the lead. Number 13 is the Great White, the horse that we talked about who had scratched out of the Kentucky Derby. Chip Honcho goes in. It looks like we have 2 more to load. Number 7, The Hell We Did, going in with Louis Saez aboard. And Incredible, number 12, is in the gate. So here we go. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for us. It does so much. The 151st Preakness Stakes from Laurel. They are in the gate. And they are off in Preakness. Number 3, Kruper. A little bit of a struggle there out of the gate. Taj Mahal from the gate goes and gets to the front. Napoleon Solo over on the outside is going to be the one that pressures the number 1, Taj Mahal. It's Robusta and Chip Honcho following them up. So the numbers that we mentioned wanting to be on the front end are exactly that. We'll see what they put up as Taj Mahal. And then all the way at the back is Pretty Boy Mia and the number 11 Corona de Oro, as I mentioned. Look how spread out the field is. They go 22-3 in the opening quarter. So we'll see how that has an impact on Taj Mahal and Napoleon Solo. Number 4 Robusta, who finished 14th in the Kentucky Derby and 7th in the Santa Anita Derby. A horse that's normally up front, and that is what you have here. Iron Honor is your Chad Brown trained horse with Flavian Prada board. That's the number 9. So Taj Mahal has taken them to the turn. Napoleon Solo now is going to try to make a move and try to take over the lead here. Chaponcho is the horse in the middle of that second flight. And now being asked from Jose Ortiz, Taj Mahal, Napoleon Solo, and you can see the jockey looking over his shoulder because he is feeling very comfortable on who's he on. That is Paco Lopez looking around. And on the outside, it is Iron Honor. Iron Honor closing down the center of the track, but it's Napoleon Solo down on the rail. Napoleon Solo, Paco Lopez knew he had a ton of horse. Napoleon Solo will win the Preakness. Iron Honor second. Chaponcho runs a respective third place. So it is Napoleon Solo for Chad Summers. This horse had run 5th in the Wood Memorial in the same race that Oselli had come out of, and ran 5th down in the Fountain of Youth. Prior to that was your winner of the Champagne Stakes and broke the maiden first time out up at Saratoga in August with our boy Kendrick Carmouche aboard. And it was interesting when the horse came around the turn, you saw Paco Lopez just looking over his shoulder. He knew that he had a lot of horse still underneath him. And in the end, really made that look really comfortable. Let Taj Mahal go to the front and then just sat off and made his move, the winning move, as they were coming around the turn. There you see Taj Mahal. There you see Kruper really get squeezed. Nice shot there of the horses breaking out. A good shot of the number 5 talking. And it is Napoleon Solo. Wow. Well, it'll be something you want to watch. How Paco Lopez just looking over. When you see that, you know that the jockey's feeling very confident in where he is, seeing who else is maybe making a late charge to try and overtake him. And at the end of the day, Napoleon Solo made that look easy. Now, it was only Iron Honor's 4th race. He also ran in that Wood Memorial. So the Wood Memorial this year, you have Oselli finished 3rd in that race, who came back to have a big run in the Derby. You had Napoleon Solo, who's now your Preakness Stakes winner. You had Iron Honor come out of that race, who finishes 2nd here in the Preakness. And you also had Talk to Me Jimmy, who had run in that race, who prior had won the Withers Stakes by 11 lengths. So the Wood Memorial ends up being a pretty key prep race on the Triple Crown Trail this year. Congratulations to Chad Summers, Paco Lopez on Napoleon Solo, your 151st Preakness Stakes winner. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Napoleon Solo's performance? I think Chaponcho did a good job backing up my support of him finishing 3rd at 11-1. I was told by many that he wouldn't be in the top 5, would be in last. He's not in last. He hits the board in the Preakness. So little toot my horn there for that. Did not have Napoleon Solo and also faded Iron Honor. So can't do too many victory laps. Stay right tuned here on the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Let us know your thoughts on the Preakness. And until next time, I'm Colin Sheehan. Good luck, everybody.